What's up, guys? It's me, the AEL Lead Double X, here to continue the countdown to X-Men Apocalypse. Last month I reviewed the first X-Men movie. Now we kick it off with X2 X-Men United. What a great superhero movie this was. Definitely top tier. The first one, I never thought it would do that. Definitely a really cool movie. I mean, the first one did had its flaws, so did this one, but eventually we're all here just to have fun. You can enjoy stuff without and also be criticizing, so you definitely better know that about me. But definitely this movie kicked it off really strong. We start off with an action scene right off the bat. We get to they introduce us to Nightcrawler, and Nightcrawler was an incredible character. One of my favorites in the whole movie. Why didn't they bring him to X-Men First Class? Well, pretty simple. Bryan Singer didn't come back, but we'll get to that next month. Um, yeah. And definitely he's gonna kill the president, but he got stopped. And damn, that was just a great action scene. Definitely a great way to kick off a superhero movie. Then we also continue a little story about how Wolverine came to be Wolverine, and then eventually Professor X and Cyclops went to go visit Magneto from prison again, and just basically do what they do. And but This movie, Magneto happened to escape thanks to Mystique fucking a cop. No, that did not happen. They were just something like that happened. She remember Mystique could turn to anybody, so she turned to some hot chick and basically made a cop pass out, put metal on him, and then just it's pretty shocking to have Magneto have this entire plan set up and without really knowing about it. I was pretty shocked how that came to be. Well, then again, Mystique could turn into absolutely anybody she wants, so that explains a lot. And then we had also, like I said, there's gonna be backstories to Wolverine and where his class gonna be, and everything that you should know about Wolverine. Um, and also the school gets invaded while he's watching it because Jean and Storm went to go find Nightcrawler, and then eventually all the kids escape and they get saved by Colossus, and then you have Iceman, Rogue, and Pyro, who were three of the really important characters that we needed. Obviously we needed Rogue and Iceman. I wasn't sure about Pyro, but throughout the movie you get develop him as to how he becomes the evil Pyro that you know, and it will work perfectly. This movie knew exactly how to get that done. So then you had your 4 team, and they visit Iceman's house, and you could tell that this is really fucked up, but because Iceman's a mutant, his family just kind of betrayed him, called the cops, his brother called the cops, and even his parents disagree with how he is, and it was just really bad, and it just sucked for Iceman. I felt bad for him, and it just shows you that some parents could be fucking dicks when all you know is that they're just trying to be good. I mean, for God's sakes, he left the family to go visit this school and know where he's coming from. But then Pyro eventually he's tired of the hatred, so he starts burning shit. And this is a different kind of Pyro. People say Pyro is basically the Human Torch. No, he's not. He can like shoot fire. He can just kind of control fire. That's why he has a match this whole time. A lighter, I mean. He has a lighter, and he just basically controls that. Or if someone's smoking a cigar, he controls like the fire on it. So this is a different type of flaming character, I guess you could say. Yeah, but then eventually throughout the movie, because they are trying to stop the mutants, they do kidnap Professor X. It's up for both the good mutants and the bad mutants to save them. Plus, you get this romance between Wolverine and Jean Grey. It continues from the previous movie, and it was a little funny when Wolverine's making out with Jean, and it was Mystique this whole time. That was funny as hell. And also we get more we get to see a little bit of Cyclops in this movie compared to the first one. I mean, the first one we didn't get much of Cyclops either, but we still didn't get a lot. And then So that continues, and when they go get I was gonna say Doctor Octopus, Professor X, uh, they basically uh they taking off, and then the plane is not working. Also, there's like a huge wave of like stuff happening, but then what's her name, Jean, just kind of stops it, and while she controls the plane, it was just like a cool ass moment, a very underrated moment, might I say. And then of course Jean sacrificed herself and she dies. Also, like I said, since the bad guys and the good guys are working together, eventually Pyro leaves with Magneto and Mystique to join them. So that was going to lead a story for the next movie. Because you know there was going to be a second movie going into this. And this was just an incredible movie. Even though they didn't show a lot of Nightcrawler, this was definitely... Because at the time, Nightcrawler was my favorite character. Basically because of the beginning of this movie, Nightcrawler is one of my favorite X-Men. So yeah, this is definitely a great movie. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Check out my movie review on my website. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Um, I feel like that's a short video. I'm being real honest. I feel like this is a short ass video. But really, there's, so much I could talk about and so much that you guys should check out and enjoy but on your own. But definitely a movie that is worth checking out, and you get to know a little bit more about Wolverine. Get to know a little bit more about other characters, Iceman. And the first one you didn't really care for him, but then in this one you enjoy him a lot. Rogue is still who she is, awesome. Definitely, and it sends you off with questions because you hear Jean talking, and then you see like the Phoenix logo on the ocean, and it was just incredible knowing that Phoenix is coming to X-Men First Class. It's X-Men The Last Stand, which I'll get to next month. I know it sucked, but yes, definitely go check this movie out. It's better than the first one. Like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's me, the ALE Double X. Watch this movie, and until then, I'm out.